Stocks versus real estate. Which one actually builds wealth faster? This is one of the most debated questions in personal finance, and the answer might surprise you. Because the truth is, both can make you wealthy, but they don't build wealth the same way. So let's break it down using real-world examples. Simple numbers and a clear comparison you can actually use. First, let's talk about stocks. When you invest in stocks, you're buying ownership in companies like Apple or Microsoft, or even entire markets through index funds like the S&P 500. Historically, the stock market has returned about 7 to 10% per year over the long term. Now here's a real example. If someone invests $500 per month into a diversified stock portfolio and earns an average 8% return, after 20 years they could potentially have over $250,000 or more without flipping a single property, managing tenants, or fixing anything. That's the power of compounding. Your money earns money, and then that money earns more money. And the best part? You can start with small amounts, automate it, and scale over time. Now, let's look at real estate. Real estate builds wealth differently. Instead of just relying on market growth, you can earn rental income, property, appreciation tax benefits, and leverage using borrowed money. Here's a real-world scenario. Imagine someone buys a property for $200,000 with a 10% down payment. That's $20,000 up front. They rent it out for enough to cover the mortgage, taxes, and expenses, and maybe even generate a few $100s in monthly cash flow. Over time, the tenant is paying down the loan. Meanwhile, the property value may increase. So not only are you gaining equity, but you're using leverage, meaning a relatively small amount of your own money controls a much larger asset. So which one builds wealth faster? If we focus on speed and accessibility, stocks usually have the advantage. Here's why. With stocks, you can start with very little money. You can diversify instantly. You don't deal with maintenance or tenants. You can buy or sell quickly, and your money compounds automatically. With real estate, you need a larger upfront investment. You may need financing approval. There are closing costs, repairs, and ongoing management. And scaling takes more time and effort. So in most cases, stocks allow you to get started faster and grow consistently with less friction. But here's where real estate shines. Real estate uses leverage in a way stocks typically don't. For example, if a property increases in value by 5%, that 5% gain is applied to the entire property value, not just your down payment. So your returns can be amplified. Plus, rental income provides cash flow you can reinvest or use for expenses. That's why many wealthy individuals use real estate to build income streams while holding stocks for long-term growth. So what's the real answer? Stocks are usually faster to start, easier to scale, and more passive. Real estate is slower to enter, but powerful for leverage, cash flow, and long-term equity building. Here's the strategy most financially successful people follow. They don't choose one. They combine both. Stocks for liquidity and growth. Real estate for income and leverage. Together, they create a balanced wealth-building system. So if you're just starting out, stocks may be your fastest path to getting momentum. And once your capital grows, real estate can help you expand and diversify your income. Final takeaway, stocks help you grow money. Real estate helps you control assets. And wealth is built fastest when you understand how to use both strategically, not emotionally.